Hell figure, nigga. Friday night, star boy, PKA Chucky, your friend till the end. All right, kids, how you feel? I'm excited. And in case you don't know, the gun show is back. Bang, bang. Yeah, I was at the gym for about 2 hours today working out. I feel great. I'm sipping a protein shake tonight. All that alcohol is dead. Well, I hope. Friday night. What is this in the way? Damn, I'm so tired of these labels. Let's get it out the way early, huh? Pow. All right. Hey, also, before we get into the show, and I've got a show for you tonight, a sober show. I want to connect in the Atlanta area only with men of a certain age, like myself, who have vintage collections of polo and Hilfiger. Holler at me. I've got something popping in the next month and a half or 2 months, okay? Men of a certain age. You must live in the Atlanta, well, I'll just say the Georgia area. Nobody from New York, please. Now, fuck with no niggas up north and all that old slick shit, all right? Holler at me. We'll talk a little bit later. Okay, on the screen. Wow. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Tamika Mallory sold you out. Soldiers out. Yes, soldiers out, huh? Got the bag from General Motors. Cadillac, have you seen the commercial? Lord have mercy. She's styling and profiling. Go ahead, girl. I mean, in one sense, I have to say, get the bag because I am a capitalist. I am an objectivist. And as you've always heard me say, going back over 20, maybe 25 years, capitalism has no moral base. Those are the words of the brilliant Ayn Rand, who's gone, of course. Yeah, but she got the bag and soldiers out, huh? If you have not seen the commercial, it's up on YouTube. And let me just say to the Cadillac Corporation, can somebody please fix your ghetto-ass YouTube channel because the links for the Instagram page are broken. The links for the Facebook page are broken. The links for the Twitter page are broken, please. In the name of Jesus, get somebody to fix your janky ass page. Cadillac, there you go, 163,000 subscribers. Now, the video has not gone viral yet, but it's picking up traction. Oh, salute to Vicky Dillard, huh? I like her. She always goes 10 toes down. What does she say? Grace and peace. Hotep, free the land, huh? Doing the damn thing. I couldn't watch too much of what she was doing because I had to run out and get some cat food. Oh, is Michi X on this one? Hey, Michi. Is Michi X in Atlanta? Is she single? Somebody let me know, please. What do you guys think? Are you up to speed? Now, salute to the homie, my son. That's my guy. We go back a lot of years, and he even called into the show maybe 2 months ago. Ooh, Rugerani was trying to give him that smoke. I said, just let him talk. My son has already come out to defend the Tamika Mallory Cadillac commercial. It's a commercial. My son is saying, sorry, activists have to eat. Well, not so fast, homie. Not so fast. I'm going to talk about that. Troll babies, I'm sorry. Good evening. How you guys doing? How's the audio? How's the spelling? Who's texting me? Is there an issue, a problem? Okay, no, that's Mr. Skylar Saunders. Troll babies, good evening. How's the audio? Am I okay? 012. How we doing? Ish runs things. Hey, darling. Mac Millies was cracking. Oh. Black to Death says my son is controlled opposition too. Let's go there tonight. Don't just say it. Call in. Let's talk about it. Cash App, Super Chat. Okay. Here, let me get this out the way early. Here's the reason why I'm saying Tamika Mallory sold out the movement. And mind you, I don't know who the people in the commercial with her are. I've been searching. I had 3 people saying, hey, find out who are the females in the video commercial with her. We can't find out. It doesn't say in the goddamn Cadillac website either. If you are an activist on behalf of the people, then you owe it to the people to check with them, to ask them, to get their opinion, for you to take a bag from a corporation like General Motors that owes millions to African Americans by way of reparations. Yes, they do. Now you getting up here grandstanding, and I have no problem with that woman grandstanding. She's in her 40s. She's got a 22-year-old son. I say that respectfully. Her son's father was killed in some bullshit. Not by the police, killed in some bullshit. So she does connect to the mothers and the families who have lost, loved ones. But before you take that goddamn bag, you owe it to black people, if you are out on the front lines on behalf of black people, to say, hey, do you think this is a good move or not? In my opinion, now she's on that Black Lives Matter shit. Black Lives Matter put up a video up on the gram. What was that, kids? A couple of months ago. Some black girl twerking on the Capitol, popping a booty, and they were so arrogant, they turned the comments off. Now, Tamika and 3 other people, I have all the information right here. They are not aligned with Black Lives Matter, so let's be clear on that. We'll give them the proper respect that they deserve. But yeah, I'm saying they sold you out. General Motors, owes millions to African Americans. Okay, Dana, sit tight. I got Danny with the smoke on the line. Who else is calling in tonight? I have a sponsor. Oh, the sponsors keep coming in, and I will give prime real estate to my sponsors. Jupiter Knights on the check-in. They sent me a lovely package. Uh-oh. Jupiter Knights. Hang on a second. Before we get to Lil Nas X. Before we get to him, let me put my sponsor's information on the screen. Coming up, make sure the audio's okay. 1 2 1 2. They are sponsoring tonight's show. JupiterKnights.com. And within the package, they have a notice to law enforcement and authorities. I'll just say that, The package contains industrial hemp products grown and produced in accordance with the Agricultural Act and yada, yada, yada. And I'll just say that for right now, okay? That's one of my sponsors coming up. Okay. So that's our main topic tonight. Tamika Mallory, in my opinion, has sold out. And UntilFreedom.com, which is the company that they are, behind, her and my son, and 2 other people. I've got the names. Just give me a second. I'm sure they get a good amount of donations, and they should. They do work. During the pandemic, Tamika Mallory, her mother had a stroke. And she went down to Louisville on behalf of the whole Breonna Taylor movement, took the cameras down there, as she said herself, and I appreciate that, as many of you should as well. But, if you're already getting donations to maintain, what is it you're doing with the goddamn General Motors check that's going to now make them feel like they don't have to really kick up for African Americans? Or are they? Are we jumping the gun? Has Tamika Mallory and Until Freedom done some type of deal, or are they in the process of doing a deal like Jay-Z and the NFL? We're going to comb through UntilFreedom.com and some other sources as well. Okay, here's the certificate of analysis from my sponsor, Jupiter Knights, LLC. I'll get to them shortly. They sent me a lot of paperwork, okay? Also, for those of you who were in my comments with regards to I got time today because the young man, he's gone, Vincent Brown, a.k.a. G Real. His mother has confirmed that he's dead. So the white boy that was up on World Star talking about, yo, I'm not dead, yada, yada, yada. He was trolling, okay? This young man is dead now, deceased. Vincent Brown. His mother put up a post on Facebook. Okay, she confirms his death amid speculation. Okay, he was shot multiple times, and his body was laying in a back alleyway for about 8 hours. I don't know what happened, but hey, niggas die every day, don't they? B. Okay, other things we'll get into tonight. Oh, my goodness. Who are the two Kansas girls that got ran down on? Was that staged? Anybody know what I'm talking about, troll babies? Anybody know what I'm talking about? The video I saw today, some black women were sitting there talking. Some nigga came in with the assault rifle. Furniture got to moving. Huh? Let's talk about it, okay? All right, where's Dana with smoke? Dana, I want your A game tonight, goddamn. Dana with the smoke, are you there? Dana, 973.
Yes, honey, I always bring my A game. Don't play with me.
Okay. Now listen. You saw the video, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not asking you to hate. I'm not asking you to co-sign where I'm going, but what is your feeling on this? Tamika Mallory, she got the bag from General Motors, Cadillac. Who's in the goddamn video? I don't know. Do you?
Nope. Nobody knows. They're the women in her video, they're actors, but they have different age groups where it could be somebody grandmother, somebody little niece, a daughter, so they're just actors. But this is the second video from Cadillac because they have a campaign called Audacity of Blackness.
Yeah.
And in the first video, it was Spike Lee, Regina King, and it was one black man, but then it was also a couple of transgender black women as well.
Yep.
So, but my take on this video with her.
Dana, can you come a little closer to the phone? You sound like you're in some type of tunnel. A little closer, please.
Oh, how do I sound now? Is this better?
Yeah, that's better. There you go.
Okay. So I look at her now as a hypocrite because she was, during the summer when she was protesting and everything, she was saying burn down Target, which is corporate.
Facts.
But now you're taking corporate sponsors, right? And then now you're talking about Cadillac. Cadillac is trying to sell a car, but they're also selling a stereotype of black people to empower black people. Who drives Cadillacs in the hood? Pimps and preachers. So,
come on.
So when you look at it, you're wanting. So now she's attaching herself with black women, the feminist movement. That's loud and clear, and I believe she calls herself a feminist. But her story, which is part of this campaign, #HerStory, it's all about feminism and a feminist perspective. Now we're talking about the black women. So you can't sit up here and constantly talk about black women and bring black women to the forefront, and you're leaving black men behind. That's going to cause a gender between black men and black women, which she is doing. Yeah. So the whole thing with this, with the visual in this commercial, you're taking a check from the corporations that you claim for us to burn down. You have nothing to do with black men. It's just black women, and you're pushing this patriarchal society onto black women. And that's a danger zone for us in the black community. You can't call yourself an activist and only focusing on women.
Okay, hang on a second. Dana, now, I once again, I want to kick dirt on Cadillac's YouTube presentation because back in February, February the 24th, pardon me, they put up a video, Audacity of Blackness, as you just pointed out. It's only got 12,000 views, and clearly they're not paying attention to, or maybe they don't care about the YouTube presentation because the links are broken. Did you try and click on some of the IG links to Twitter, Facebook? None of it worked. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, they're just throwing this out there.
Yeah, I didn't try to click on it, but they're probably, that's just one small form of marketing for them, YouTube. So they probably don't put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, sadly, I think that it speaks volumes because, again, this is the second one that they've put out, the Audacity of Blackness. Let me just hold that up on the screen. Spike Lee, as you said, Regina King. And then this one that came out on the 24th. As of an hour ago, not even 3,000 views. And again, broken goddamn links. But it has picked up traction. People are I'll just say concerned to be nice. Other people are saying she doesn't have the right to take the lead on this particular matter. Now, she herself has said she doesn't go back and forth with people on social media. I can respect that. I don't go back and forth with people. But the difference is, well, one of the differences is that she preaches, she's on the front lines for black salvation, black unity, black togetherness, black pride, yada, yada, yada. So you have to, in my opinion, listen to the people. Do you think that she's going to just snub this away and say, hey, I got bills to pay, as my son is saying now?
Yes. She don't have this commercial on her Instagram page promoting it. So, and I'm pretty sure Cadillac gave her a check personally for her and also cut her a check for her organization, which, by the way, is not a black organization. It's an intersectional social justice organization. So that has nothing to do with black people or the black community. But you sit up here and you focused on yourself in that commercial saying that you've been an activist for 25 years. But if you're an activist and your focus is supposed to be to uplift the black community, then you have to include black men.
All right, hang on a second, Dana, because I do want your opinion also. I'm not going to hold you up too much tonight, but Lil Nas X, you sent me the video, and a bunch of people did as well. Montero, Call Me By Your Name, the new video. It's already got close to 4 million views, came out hours ago today. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And folks, for those of you who have not seen the video, I think you should. And let me just say on some hating shit, I'm glad he's dark-skinned doing this. Go ahead, Danny, your review, please, of the video. Lil Nas X.
A hot effing mess. A hot mess. But he just confirmed what people, probably had a question mark. Yes, I'm going to say he is gay. That's me. No
one cares. That's not even the point. See, don't fall into that homophobic thing that people think we're gonna say, oh, he's gay. No one cares. Don't do that. Go ahead.
But they should care. That's why he's doing it, because he's making money. When you say that you are gay and you present yourself like that, yes, you make money. The record company is going to throw money behind you. They're going to promote you. They're going to push your song, push your product. And, and I guess he's throwing in that Illuminati mess in it. So it was just a hot mess. And it's a bad representation for young black boys and men. Again, where's the representation for black men? That's not it.
To be fair, I live in the Atlanta area, as you know, specifically in Woodstock, and I think his video is very much in tune with the pulse of young black men today. I'm serious. I see Lil Nas X every goddamn day in Public Supermarket, Walmart, and all these other places. But I'll give you the last word. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I see what you're saying, what's going on in Atlanta, but my son is not gay. He's a heterosexual black man, so he cannot relate to that. So where's the representation for heterosexual black men? There is any. And where are the black men organizations? Because I don't see my son or Short King having organizations specifically for black men. So, I don't support them in nothing that Tamika does. She is a product of Al Sharpton, and her parents were even co-founders of the National Action Network.
Okay, all right. Dana, thank you for calling in. Anything else you want to mention by way of your show or something that you're promoting?
Yeah, I just did a show yesterday with the judge. It was a really good show. We talked about cancel culture and censorship.
Okay.
So go check it out, The Real Dana on YouTube.
Okay. Hey, if you find out who the people are in the video with Tamika Mallory, please text me or call me back, all right?
Okay.
Thank you, Dana. Okay, Dana with the smoke on the line, folks. Friday night. Jermaine, I got your donation. Thank you, Jermaine. Says, hi, Star. Hey, how are you? Big Aki on the check-in. I got your donation via PayPal. Hustle. Hustle says, yo, Star, DJ Academic said that Rory from the Joe Budden podcast was giving school shooter vibes on the show. He spent an hour. Yeah, I watched some of Academics. I watched him fix his drink. I said, go ahead, Ack. he was fixing his drink, and then he got into it. And he started out, going at Rory and Mal first. Well, Rory first. And, thank you, man, for your donation hustle, okay? Thank you so much. Ajusa, am I saying your name right? It says, salute King Man. Thank you for your support. Larry, how are you? Larry says, salute, boss, nigga. Niggas die every day. Talking about the white guy. I got time today, cuz. Gary, I got your donation. He says, F your S Christmas Hill figure. Hang on a second, guys. I have a couple of sponsors calling in tonight. Tyler, how are you? Hold on a second. I'm looking for area code 310. If you guys are ready, let's get to it. Mike, I want to promote Jupiter Nights when you're ready, okay? Tyler, I got your donation. He says, your thoughts on New York legalizing weed. Hashtag Hill figure. I'm more concerned with, Tyler, thank you for your donation. I'm more concerned with people now being able to sue New York City police in civil suits. I don't care about the legalization of weed. I smoke off and on. I haven't done the research, to be honest with you. I just, here's something else I'm concerned about. The fact that Patrick Lynch is still president of the PBA. So I'm sure he's going to try and find some way around that new legislation, pardon me, okay? Let me bring in a couple of calls here. And guys, has anybody seen Brooklyn Kennedy or Florida Boy J? Friday night, area code 718. Good evening, 718. Hey, you got to pick
Star.
it up. Hey, how are you, sir?
What's going on, Star?
Good evening.
Let me take this Bluetooth off real quick. Give me a second.
Please.
Yeah, what's up, Star?
Tamika Mallory, she got the bag. Are you at the speed, sir?
I'm fully up to speed. Tamika Mallory, I've been saying for the longest time, along with my son, the non-general, both controlled opposition. Tamika Mallory is exploiting black suffrage along with my son under the guise of Black Lives Matter. She's a snake. She has never been down.
So if we cannot make it personal, we don't have to do that. Let's not do that. And just to correct you off the top, they are not part of Black Lives Matter. They both denounce that. They are part of Until Freedom. Go ahead.
Okay, let's go with Until Freedom. Until Freedom, if that's what they down with, they are both supporters, and they're both going along with exploiting and monetizing the suffrage of Black death. The same thing with Tamir Rice's mother. They're not supporters of the struggle. They're sitting up there. They're taking the bag because bag culture is what's been in bag culture is something that has been resonating within Black society amongst the sellouts for the last about 4 or 5 years, since about 2016.
Okay.
Tamika Mallory is taking that corporate bucks from Cadillac, just like the rest of them. They gave D Nice a bag. Now, D Nice is a safe Negro, so I don't got no problems with D Nice, because D Nice ain't running around here advocating for this justice from police violence that Black people are dealing with. Tamika Mallory has been running around here, like Dana said, she's a byproduct of Al Sharpton. She was first running around with the white woman's feminist movement, but when she refused to denounce Minister Louis Farrakhan, they kicked her out. So she had to find another niche and another hustle. And this is what she came with. That commercial with Cadillac, from my understanding, there's some trainees in that commercial. She does not advocate for Black male empowerment.
Okay, now hang on. Stay with me. I'm glad you called. Can I ask, how old are you, sir?
47.
Okay. Now, I'm saying she's sold out, and I stated some of my reasons why I'm saying that. Again, when you are working on behalf of the people, you should at least check with the people to see if what you're doing is a good move or not. I mean, I know she's not to my knowledge, not an ordained minister, but, you have to at least, put it out there. Hey, we might do a deal with Cadillac. You don't just pop up and bam, there it is. Anyway, Reverend Al Sharpton is a good man in my opinion. a good man. And to just be fair, Tamika Mallory spent 14 years with the National Action Network before she did that the feminist march in 2017. So she has put in the work. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to attack her character prior to taking this bag. But I think she may be at the point where she's taking the bag and it's not a good idea. Go from there, please.
It's definitely not a good idea. And if we're talking about Reverend Al Sharpton and the Black Action Network, the Black Action Network is another national organization
action network.
The Black Action Network is another compromise organization that takes white corporate sponsored bucks in order for them to run around here and show up every time it's a high profile police killing. They stand with Lee Merritt, they stand with Benjamin Crump, they stand with Sean King. They all in cahoots together to get this money. I don't care about her coming on, talking all this tough talk and to the corporations and what's his name, Joe Biden and everybody.
Yeah.
When she was on the Grammys, you don't get to the Grammy star unless you are controlled opposition.
Let's go. Let's go.
They elevate you deliberately because they know white supremacy is not going to advocate and spend money on somebody that's going to go against their system of white supremacy. Tamika Mallory is completely a sellout. She's always been a softcore sellout, and she represents Black feminism. She does not support Black male empowerment.
Okay.
Neither does my son. My son will talk the fly stuff, but they are both out here clout chasing and trying to get this money at the behalf of Black people and Black suffrage.
Okay. Sir, I thank you for your call and thank you for your input. Thank you so much.
Can I say one more thing, Star?
Sure, go ahead.
X. Nas X? All right.
Lil Nas X.
Nas X. Lil Nas X. This is what you have to do in order to be elevated past the gatekeepers in the music industry. That's a satanic ritual. It was a symbolic satanic ritual, that video. That video just lets you know that Lil Nas X is completely confirmed. He's a part of the agenda. I don't think he's gay at all. I think that's all a ploy, and it's all a front for him to push the agenda to get young Black males on the side that the agenda that the white supremacist is pushing.
Gotcha.
Lil Nas X is completely a part of the establishment.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Let me just say for the record, I don't have a problem with what Lil Nas X is doing. I think it is right in tune with the pulse of today's rappers, hip-hop, pop music. I'm not mad at him, and I certainly don't care what his sexuality is. If he's exploiting or trolling, isn't that what we all do now? Isn't that what we all do now, okay? Hang on a second. I'm looking for a couple of calls. Oh, Florida Boy Jay, where's my nigga? Jay, where are you? I don't see your number. Florida Boy Jay, Friday night. How are you, sir?
Oh, nigga, man, I'm good. I'm chilling. You know, it's Friday night.
Okay.
I'm in the crib, ready to hit these topics.
Okay. Can we start with Lil Nas X Montero? Call Me by Your Name. The video. Did you see it?
No, I didn't watch the video, but when I was scrolling down my timeline.
Whoa! Florida Boy Jay.
What?
You're 27, yes?
28.
28. I need your opinion on this. Can you put your phone on mute, watch it, and call back? I need you.
I'm not watching that video. I've seen when I was scrolling down my timeline.
No, sir.
I've seen
clips
of it.
Florida Boy Jay, Jay, if you can't watch it, man, come on, man. I need a younger perspective.
I've seen him sliding down some type of like fiery pole.
Yeah.
I've seen enough clips of like 20-second clips or 15-second like on Instagram and Twitter to know that that's not something that I want to watch. So I'm not going to watch that at all because I know where that what that is symbolizing, and I know what that is fucking. I know.
Are you homophobic, sir?
That's not my argument.
Florida
that's not
Boy
my
J,
argument.
are you homophobic? It's a fair question.
No, I'm not homophobic at all. I'm not homophobic at all.
Okay.
Like, totally, I'm not. But that's not something I'm going to go and watch. I'm not going to invite myself to something that I know that's not. Like, I'm not going to go watch that.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to get somebody on younger to help me with that particular video. Let's go to Tamika Mallory. I think that she has sold out, I think, now with regards to General Motors, Cadillac, and other corporations that are under that General Motors umbrella. I think she's now compromised. What say you, sir? Did you see that video?
Yeah, I definitely seen that. I definitely seen the new Cadillac salesperson, Tamika Mallory, come out and hop out the Cadillac. I seen the symbolic gestures, and they had her sitting at the table looking like the Last Supper. I seen when they had the little crown over her head, and when she came out mentioning, I was raised by a long line of black women, like the caller said before, a few callers said before, her mother and father were starters of one of Al Sharpton's movements. So she did have a father in her life, but she's coming out on the women. I have to help women. We, as young women, are going to lead America in the future. And she's pretty much exiting out the black man and everything that she's talking about. And she came in before, and I feel like when other people, like I said, last week when Tamir Rice's mother came out and spoke about it, or WAC 100 came out and spoke about my son, like, what are you guys actually doing, and where's the meat of your movement? Where are we actually going with this? And you had a lot of people speaking down against her. You had people telling, hey, relax, you're doing good.
Okay, hang on a second. Florida Boy J, here's what I need from you. And I do need a younger perspective. Can you find out, if you can, who's in that video, that Cadillac commercial with Tamika Mallory? I need to know. I've been searching. I can't find out whether it's just actors, her family.
No, it was some obscure actors for the brand, because just like you said before, not only you but other people have tried to go hit the links and go to other pages to find some type of information on it. They can't find it. Tamika Mallory isn't promoting it on her Instagram page. Yeah. So it looks like it was something that was just rolled out there, and right now it looks like the firestorm is happening before they can even do a little bit of damage control. And
okay, take a breath. I need you. Take a breath. I need you. Sit tight. Yeah. Sit tight. Okay. Hustle, I got your other donation. Thank you so much. Folks, please know I'm not here to trash Tamika Mallory. I met her once at the Black Caucus. She's cool. Reverend Al Sharpton is a good man, in my opinion. We've all had our little speed bumps. So what? He was wearing a wire and trying to do a coke deal with some niggas back in the day. He came on the Star and Buck Wild show. He explained it. I heard him out. We've all got some skeletons in our closet, okay? Stacy Galore, I sent you a text message. Stacy Galore, I want someone to call in about this Lil Nas X video. Montero, call me by your name. He's twerking. I'm not bothered by it. This is your generation. What say you? Azura Black, I got your donation. It's Friday. Let's get to the dumb shit. We're getting to the dumb shit, but I'm sipping a protein shake tonight. No alcohol. Mr. Skylar Saunders, I got your information. Thank you. Okay, Crown Heights in the building. Hold on a second. Is that 347? 347. Is that Shaw? My nigga Shaw from Riot Heights.
Star, what's going on, baby?
How you feel, fam? Let's get here.
I'm good. What's going on?
Tamika Mallory.
Listen,
woo! Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it quick, keep it simple. Right? As they said, that 3-card Monty turned into the crack game.
Okay.
The crack game turned into the rap game. Mm. And as you said, a wise man once said, the streets is the new YouTube.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Sort of different. What I'm saying is that internet attention. The hustle is, it doesn't matter if they're talking negative or positive. That is the new hustle. And this is the climate for it. With everything that's going on, we've been dealing with this social injustice forever. That's never going to end.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Not to say that they're not doing good work, because let's face it, whether it's a scam, hustle or not, they doing more than most of us.
Okay.
So they're doing something.
Okay.
But nobody, when that spotlight hits and you have that stage, nobody stays behind the curtain. When that chance comes to get out in front,
Right.
they're going to get out in front. The hustle is the hustle, man.
Now, hang on a second. I have no problem with anything that you've just said. And again, this is America, land of capitalism, value for value. I'm not saying that Tamika Mallory hasn't done great work, and I'm not saying that she won't moving forward. However, I do feel like she has compromised the movement by doing this deal, whatever the deal is, with Cadillac and General Motors.
Right.
I mean, to tell the people who you are serving on behalf of what the deal entails. Don't just tell us, activists got to eat. That's my position.
Right.
What is the deal? What is it you're doing with Cadillac General Motors? They owe millions in reparations, in my opinion. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna give you a quick analogy on what that's like. That's like every R&B group from the 50s on up, where the lead singer always abandons and come out with that solo album.
Okay.
Same thing. Again, when that stage light comes on, people going to take their shot. Everything else is going to slowly make its way to the back burner.
Okay.
Because, you talk about Cadillac. The checks involved with that. She can become the regular face of these commercials. It's a lot of money in that. And once one picks you up, others pick you up. And sky's the limit after that.
Yeah. Well, excuse me, she's doing the damn thing. There's no question about that. She was on the cover of Vogue.
Definitely.
Vogue magazine. I think it was the UK version months ago. So I'm not hating, but I'm just saying, I think this is, I think she's compromised. But I'll give you the last word, Shaw. Go ahead. Oh, and Shaw, did you see the Lil Nas X? Hang on. Did you see the Lil Nas X video?
I saw clips of it, but I couldn't watch that, man. I gotta go with Florida Boy J on this one. I listen. I've been gave up on the rap game, so it's not surprising to me, man. I'm not surprised.
Aren't you a father, Shaw? You're a father, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And you know what? The clip I saw that video, I got a 13-year-old son.
Okay.
And these kids will listen to anything, and I'm gonna let them know. Don't let me catch you playing that in my house, man. You understand? Because these kids, these kids, they'll listen to anything. And you can't be upset with them because when we were coming up, we listened to anything. We just knew we couldn't play it in the house or around adults and things like that. But it's just that the things that we listened to, it wasn't this explicit.
Gotcha.
So we in a different time. I mean, you listen, you do more damage to these kids trying to stop them than trying to teach them why they shouldn't do what they do.
Facts. Hey, man, good to talk to you, Shaw. Thank you, man, for your support. Thank you.
Likewise. Stay up, man.
Okay.
Stay up.
All right. Thank you, fam. He's calling up from BK. Oh, he used to live in BK. Florida Boy J. Hang on a second. I want to try and bring in one of my sponsors. Also, Florida Boy J, you are a cannabis connoisseur. We have spoken before. Are you familiar with JupiterNights.com, Florida Boy J?
Yeah, no, I haven't heard of that site before. Send me the link. I'll go check it out.
Can you go there right now? Do you have your laptop in front of you? Jupiter Nights.
Yeah, you said JupiterNights.com.
Hang on a second. I got a guy who's supposed to be calling in. Named Mike. Mike, where are you? Are you calling in, Mike? Let's go. They sent me their certificate of analysis. What's that about, man? Certificate of analysis. All sorts of stuff. Bubba OG.
It's a hemp company. They do have, so they do have some orange cookies. Like they do have orange cookies for $35 an eighth.
Okay.
Bubba OG, $28 an eighth. They got some runts, $35 an eighth. They got some gelato, $35 an eighth. Some pre-rolls, $35, probably some shakes.
Don't mention the prices. I just want to promote this site. Hang on a second. It's on the screen for those who
Bubba Kush. Right. Okay.
My new sponsors calling in, JupiterNights.com.
Absolutely. Lemon Haze, Platinum Cookies, Alien OG. So yeah, they have an assortment of premium cannabis selection, and they also have accessories. They have a Jupiter Nights logo tray.
Yeah.
They have T-shirts. Also, they have a milligram. They have 1,000 milligram organic CBD oil.
Yeah. Okay.
That you can also get from that site.
Yeah. He's gonna call in shortly. His name is Mike. Elvis the Chef Rosenberg, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. He's on the check-in. Wallace, I got your donation. Thank you, Wallace. Brock says Tamika Mallory equals Candace Owens. Sellouts. I think Candace Owens has been a sellout off the rip. Okay, hang on a second. Burak says, hey, Dad, miss you, my guy. Okay. Are you claiming I'm your father? Who are you? Thank you for the donation. Okay, and I spoke to Shaw. Let's bring in area code 404, and I'm looking for Stacy Galore. Stacy. Is that Stacy, area code 404?
Nah, man, Brother Star, that ain't, Brother Star, that ain't, I'm trying to talk about this Lil Nas X shit, man.
Okay. And, sir, please stop calling me brother. You know that offends me. Respect it, that offends me.
I know you hate that, man. That's why I did it.
Okay.
But listen, man, I'm going to be real quick. I just want to know why niggas like Dana are so confused with Lil Nas. It's like we don't have gay niggas in our societies. They acting so repulsed, like they acting so confused. Everything's not a conspiracy. Gay niggas, we have gay people among us. Yeah. She watches, that genre of extracurricular activities.
Let's go.
So she's acting so confused, and everything is not a conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second, sir. Can I ask, how old are you? You're calling from the Atlanta area, 404? How old are you?
30 years old.
Okay. For the record, I'm not bothered by the video, and I'm not even trying to get into the whole whether he is or isn't gay. If he's trolling, I don't give a goddamn. He's twerking.
That's I'm saying the same thing.
He's on a stripper pole. You and I probably go to some of the same, I guess I'll just say counties or townships. A lot of niggas out here look like Lil Nas X, right?
The kids is painting their nails, bedazzling their nails now. They wearing their skinny jeans. Even you got the thugs wearing the skinny jeans, but still sagging them. They running around doing whatever. It's like, let them do their thing.
These niggas is up in the Lenox Mall, Cumberland Mall, switching and keying. But I guarantee you, if you get into some shit with them, they will punch you in your mouth and you'll have a full-fledged fucking brawl, yeah?
Exactly. Young Thug wearing dresses, but he still got the stick in his pants, man. What's going on?
Now, hang on. Florida Boy Jay's on the line with us. Is he homophobic? Why would he watch the goddamn video? What's with him? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know what I mean? Don't tell me you can't watch it, because you watch a bunch of stuff that's borderline. It is what it is. I don't know. It makes niggas uncomfortable. I don't know. Call him out. He's right there. Call him out. He's right there. We having a conversation.
I don't know, man. These
today,
niggas sound curious, man. They getting uncomfortable. They not maybe comfortable in their skin. They getting a little curious, man.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nah, it's not. No, it's not a comfortability issue. It's not an issue at all. It's something I don't choose to see. Like, I don't choose to listen to country music. I don't choose to watch old white people. I don't choose to do certain things. So I'm not going to choose to go on my YouTube and watch the whole Lil Nas X video. There's not a song that interests me. I mean, if Young Thug dropped a song that I didn't like the snippet of or something like that, I wouldn't listen to it. There's nothing that interests me in that video, regardless if he was gay or not. So for the fact that he's gay, it's like, okay, why am I going to watch it? I'm a straight heterosexual male. If he is a gay male, came out. What interest does it have for me to go watch that? Number one. Number two, because I don't want to watch that doesn't mean I'm homophobic or I'm scared to see some gay shit. It's just I choose not to know what's down that alley. If it's a gay club, I'm not homophobic because I don't want to go in a gay club. I just choose not to go in a gay club because there's nothing in there for me to go see, period. So any type of rhetoric that anybody wants to try to throw out there that I may be homophobic or scared to watch something, I'm 28 years old. So if I know what something's going to be, I already don't have to go see it. I already know what it is.
Okay. Sir, I'm going to give you the last word. I appreciate the call. You have the last word.
Hey, man, these niggas sound curious, man. I don't fuck what they talking about, man. These niggas is curious, and You know what I mean? I'll just leave it on that. By curious niggas.
Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate the call. Thank you. Okay. Hang on, guys. I think Mike is on the line. Mike from JupiterKnights.com. Is that you, Mike?
Yeah, what's up, sir?
Hey, man.
How are you?
How are you? Thank you for checking in. I got your package. As you can see, I've been talking about it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate you letting me advertise on your platform.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let your viewers and everyone that watches your show know a little about our brand.
Let's go. Come on.
With Jupiter Knights. We focus on just premium hemp flowers, oils, edibles, and everything in the hemp market. And that's about CBD. Mm-hmm. So it's low THC flower, low THC products, and it's legal in all states. We ship all over the country. As you see, I shipped you your package in Atlanta. So, yeah, I just want to bring awareness to our brand. We just opened up a CBD dispensary in Jersey City on Central Avenue.
Nice. I'm opening the package as we speak. And you sent a letter with inside the package, a notice to law enforcement authorities. Can you break that down? Because I did notify the shipment.
Well, as you can see, it looks just like any cannabis. You know, it's a cannabis plant.
Yeah.
The difference is the genetics. It just has low THC. So I send a COA, which is the lab results, and I send a notice to law enforcement just in case the police was to open the package for any smell or any.
I am the police, but go ahead.
They check the paperwork. Yeah, so they just check the paperwork, see it's all legal, and they keep it going. Yeah. So we just send that. So if it's en route and it gets stopped for whatever reason, they open up the package. They can see everything's legit, and our customer receives the package.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second. I'm just joking. I'm not the police, but I got 3.5 grams of what is this exactly? Can you see that on the screen? Is there a certain brand that this you sent me?
Yeah, look underneath. That's the orange cookie. If you look underneath, that's the strand name. If you tip the bottle over, it'll have the strand name on the bottom.
Gotcha. Okay. And you sent me.
So you know that I seen that you didn't like the. You know, you said you were smoking some weed. It was getting you too high. So this would be perfect for you.
Yeah.
You know, you can smoke it and it won't get you high, but you can still get the effects of relaxation, just chill out without being in that head high. So you could give it to Grammy. I always tell people you can give it to your grandmother and not worry about it being too strong and her having a panic attack.
Okay.
So, I mean, I suggest everyone that smokes cannabis to give it a try. Mm-hmm. But do not buy it from your local smoke shop or corner store. You need to buy it from a company like us that just focuses on top shelf flower.
Okay. And can you explain what is the premium CBD hemp flower? What is that?
So that's the top of the line of flower. So it's a cannabis flower, same thing as your regular weed that you buy anywhere, but it's just low THC. So that just means it's just not going to get you high.
Okay.
It has all the benefits, but you're just not going to be too high or too stoned so you can't do any work and just sit there. So it's good for people that really want to smoke and still do work. You know, go to a meeting, watch your kids, and
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I think it'll be perfect for you because you said that you couldn't smoke anymore.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I called myself Baby Lungs. Somebody in the live chat gave me that name, so I'm running with it. And I'm not trying to be a weed head at 56. I mean, I like to take the edge off from time to time. And now since
this is perfect for you.
Now since I'm working out in the gym every day, I haven't had a drink literally since Sunday. But Florida Boy Jay, any questions for Mike? He's calling in from JupiterKnights.com. Florida Boy Jay.
Yeah, Mike. So
what up, Jay?
Yeah, what's up, man? Much respect to your business and everything that you're doing right now. First of all, second of all, what made you pick the certain strains you picked? Cause I like the strains. I think the gelato is pretty popular nowadays, especially the runts. But yeah, so what made you pick these certain strands as a company?
Well, we just growing really just the best strands. As you can see on our site, we offer just some of the latest strands and we just really just pushing the edge in terms of pushing out premium flower. You know, that's all I can say is we just focus on growing just the best. As you see, all our flowers like top notch. So you can still get the look, still get the smell, still get everything you like in cannabis without being too high. Because, you know, as we get older, we all can't be high all day. We got shit to do, but we still want to enjoy the plant. So this is just perfect for someone that still wants to smoke, still wants all that, but don't want to be stoned all day.
Okay. Mike, before you go, can you explain your certificate of analysis?
Yeah, if you.
I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
Yeah, before you go, what is?
Now, if Jay sends me his. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I'll send you Florida Boy Jay's information as soon as we get off. I'll send you some place where you can mail him something. What is your certificate of analysis? Or what is that about? Everything looks official.
So that's the lab result.
Okay.
So what you need to do is, you know, for all of our strands to be legal and for us to be able to send it all across the country, we need to have the lab report so someone can see how much THC is in it, how much CBD. You know, I mean, all the cannabis flower carries a lot of different cannabinoids, but the one that really they focus on, whether it's legal or not, is the Delta-9 THC.
Gotcha.
And that's the THC component in the cannabis flower that gets you that high feeling. Okay. So all of that is below the 0.3, and that's what gives it the legalness.
Okay. Hey man, Mike, I appreciate.
So we've been doing this for a few years. People go to our site, they make orders, we ship them out daily, and we just opened up in Jersey City.
Right.
Because we're trying to get
Jersey City, New Jersey. For those who don't know, New Jersey, Jersey City.
Yeah, New Jersey, Jersey City. So it's about 15 minutes from New York City. You know, I live in New York, so it's about 15 minutes for me to get to Jersey City.
Okay. Hey, man, I appreciate the call, Mike. And, again, I will send you Florida Boy Jay's mailing information when we're done. And let's stay in touch in a couple of days, all right?
Yeah, let's stay in touch, and we're gonna keep on trying to, you know, support your channel.
Thank you, man.
And trying to network with you guys, you and your listeners, your followers, and we appreciate you, Star.
Thank you, man.
Look forward to working with you.
Thank you. Have a great night, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
Take it easy.
All right, Mike from JupiterKnights.com in the building. Florida Boy Jay, hold on a second. I think Stacy Glow wants to call in, talk about Lil Nas X. Hold on, guys. And I'm coming to Super Chat and Cash App. Bear with me. I'm sorry. Rugarani is not available tonight. She's handling some business. I think she's been suspended on Twitter or something like that. 404. Where is Stacy Glore? Stacy Glore, are you in the building? 404.
Good evening, Star. Good evening, all.
How are you, Stacy? Stacy, you're a trans woman. You're a trans woman of a certain age. Have you seen the new Lil Nas X video?
Of course I have. I love Lil Nas X.
Come on, let's go. Talk about it.
Oh, I thought it was wonderful. Yeah, he depicted all the things that I talk about in life. Duality, and he got a little spiritual with his artwork. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that pole dancing. Oh, my God, that was so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Mm-hmm. Got a lot of views, too, Star. I think he's like at 6 million now or something.
Is it up to 6 million now? Wow, okay. Now, again, you are a trans woman of a certain age. You're over, I'll just say over 45, yes?
Yeah, he's not of my generation. Yeah, I'm an older queen, so.
Yeah. You're an old nigga with a wig.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Star.
Florida Boy Jay is on the line. He says he ain't fucking with this video. What do you want to say to him, Stacey Glore? Come on, let's talk about this video tonight.
Oh, that's his prerogative.
It's hot as fish grease right now.
I heard him say. You said what?
This video is as hot as fish grease. Let's go.
Well, he said he don't want to see him twerking and stuff because, you know, Lil Nas X, he was cast down. He was cast down to the depths, the fiery depths, and he did a lap dance for
the devil,
his Lord and Savior.
The devil.
Yeah. So maybe, you know, Florida Boy Jay don't want to see all of that depictions and things. I thought all of it was, the whole artwork of it all was absolutely wonderful. And let me tell you this, Star. I don't know if you know, but he trained for at least, I think he said 3 weeks. I saw another video where
I
he
don't
did
know.
an interview with someone.
Huh.
Yeah, he trained for 3 weeks, like with some type of dancer, professional dancer, to do like lap dances and stuff, you know, that the strippers do.
Okay.
Yeah, and so he could do his lap dance for his Lord and Savior.
Well, listen. Aside from the funny, jokey perspective, I think his bars are trash. I think the song is trash. But I'm not bothered by the visuals. I myself am a heterosexual man, but I expect this in this day and time, this type of video, and it doesn't bother me. So, also, Stacey, are you up to speed on Tamika Mallory now endorsing Cadillac and General Motors? That's my main topic.
Okay, can I give you my opinion of the video, though?
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Come on.
The lyrics are trash. Those lyrics are trash. The visual depiction is wonderful, though. And that hook, I like that hook. So, yeah, but as far as the lyrics, of course, we know that's trash. You know, his lyrics have always been trash. And just to go back and what you said before, is he really gay? Yeah. Yeah, he gay.
I don't care. I don't give a damn.
Gay.
I don't care.
Yeah, not that
And
care.
I don't want that to be the issue here, Stacey. I don't want that to be the
Right.
issue. I'm talking about the video itself.
Right, he's gay.
In 2021. I don't give a damn what he lays down with. All right, so let's move past that.
Right.
Tamika Mallory, because I was trying to get honest opinions. You are, again, a trans woman of a certain age. Did you see Tamika Mallory's new Cadillac endorsement?
You know, when you just brought her up as a subject, I looked her up. Her face looks familiar, but I don't know who she is.
Okay.
I saw she's an activist, but I don't know her.
She is. But
Okay. Yeah, I don't know her.
Okay. Stacey, thank you for chiming in. Keep an eye on Lil Nas X because I'm sure this particular video is going to pick up traction in the next couple of days. All right.
Of course.
Good
Thank
talking.
you.
Thank you, Stacey. Okay. All right, Stacey Glow on the check-in. It's an old nigga with a wig. Brooklyn Giggles, where are you? Brooklyn Giggles says, I'm on line 908. Hold on. Is that really you, Brooklyn Giggles? Not to be confused with Brooklyn Kennedy.
No. This is Ashmul out here, 908-248.
Hey, what's up, big nigga? Been a while. How you been, man?
What's good? Everything's good, man. You know, making it through the pandemic. Everything's moving in the right direction.
Okay. Tamika Mallory,
Yeah.
Any thoughts? Have you seen the video? She got the bag.
Yeah, I must start off with saying F you, Star. You made me go and watch that video. I was trying to see what Florida Boy J was so afraid of, and I made it about maybe 3/4 through the video, and then when he started twerking on the devil, I said, "Oh hell no!" And it is not, you know, it wouldn't be so bad. He's like the Ben Simmons. This guy, he's like the Ben Simmons of hip hop. He has everything going for him. He has the money. He has the videos, but the bars, he ain't got no jumper. It's trash.
Ashmullah, the bars are trash. But now, hang on a second. You already jump into Lil Nas X. My main topic is Tamika Mallory. Do you not care about that? She got the bag from General Motors.
Let's go. That's all connected. It's all about Lil Nas X. Let me jump back, and I'm gonna jump back forward. Lil Nas X, see what they do? They get us to like these people, and then they pull the rug from under us. Old Town Road. Everyone loved Old Town Road. Shit, I love the song. I used to bump it going down the freeway or whatever the case may be. But now we run into the whole thing of he's twerking on the devil. I mean, who is that going to? Who is that music feeding? It's a tool. It's feeding the young boys. And I understand. I have no problem with how people want to take their sexuality. But let's not pretend that people can't be conditioned. We condition every day. Advertisement is about conditioning. And I work with young boys. They can be manipulated at these ages. All of them have MPV players. They want to hear the new thing. And Old Town Road was one of the biggest songs in America. You mean to tell me these young boys ain't following Lil Nas X? Oh, they are. So, and they understand that algorithms, the analytics all show who's listening to this stuff.
Right.
It is conditioning. So I'll say that.
Conditioning and programming as well. Go ahead.
Exactly. Down to Tamika Mallory. Now, we was with her. She was talking that hot stuff when we was ready to write. We was ready to fight.
Right.
She was like, Malcolm X's daughter or something. But then she, I saw the commercial and I said, well, goddamn, what about the brothers? it was almost like it was a war on us. I'm like, you come from a long line of women, like, what about the brothers? Yeah. So that was my biggest issue with both of it. I mean, I was going to ride on her, but like I said, I think it's pretty divisive, but it's clear.
Well, hang on a second. Ashmullah, we don't have to take personal shots. I don't want to do that.
Right.
But we do have the right to be objective. And again, she's out there in the front lines on behalf of black unity, black salvation, black culture,
Facts.
black pride,
Facts.
black power.
Facts.
So we do have the right. But listen, man, I got to take another call. Thank you for your support, man. Thank you, Ashmullah.
Easy, sorry.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I'm looking for Brooklyn Giggles. He sent in a donation. Brooklyn Giggles, is that you, sir? 908.
From the place that you want to hate, Brooklyn Giggles in the check-it. What's good, my nigga?
How you, man? What's going on with you?
I'm chilling. Florida boy Jay, what's up with you, man? You bi-curious? What's up with you, man?
Oh, shit.
Why would I have to be bi-curious to not watch a Lil Nas X video? See, let me explain something to you. Hold on. Let me explain something.
You didn't let me finish.
Yeah, can you let him finish? Florida boy Jay, let Brooklyn Giggles talk first. Let's let him talk. He spent some money. Go ahead, sir.
All I'm saying is you were given a task, since you're the young generation, started giving you a task to watch a video. You can't even do that? What are you good for on this show then, if you can't follow this task? Star is better off getting Brooklyn Kennedy for the tea for this information, but you out here being bi-curious. What's up with you, man?
Am I allowed to answer?
Yeah, you can, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Listen, the whole point of what I stand on is when I was coming on the internet around 2009, 2010, I was watching people like Professor Griff. I was watching a lot of these Illuminati exposed videos. I was watching a lot of third eye symbolism videos and a lot of stuff like that, where it got to the point when Kanye West dropped Twisted Dark Fantasy, I got off of Kanye for a little bit because I understood the type of programming the messaging was coming around. I remember when the government signed the act where they were able to just throw propaganda in the news. I remember shit like that, okay? So fast forward to what comes now. My third eye is so open and I'm so aware of things in that's hidden in plain sight that I know damn well I don't want to see a black male twerking on the devil. I don't want to see that. That's nothing about me gay bashing. That's nothing to do with anti-gayness or anything against the LGBTQ community. That's something that I know very well that I don't want to participate in or watch or even give a view, number one. Number two, I am a young person on the Star Report. I'm 28. I just turned 28. There are heterosexual males, 28, 29, 30, even younger than me, that are not going to watch that. Just like the caller said before, he's raising a son that hopefully grows up to be a young black male like me, who is heterosexual, who chooses not to participate and watch and partake in homosexual activity and entertainment, but can still respect their spaces, sir.
Brooklyn Giggles, you have the floor,
damn,
sir.
You said a whole bunch of nothing. All I heard was trash coming from your mouth. At the end of the day, I thought you Florida boys love that sweet candy shit.
What the fuck?
Listen, sir, you called in under a name Brooklyn Giggles, so obviously you're a homosexual. And that's cool. You don't have to try to pressure other straight men into being homosexual because you are, sir. You took a moniker of another man's name. So at the end of the day, there's nothing.
There goes a crazy laugh. Pay attention.
Anything like you.
This nigga's out there. Hey, Brooklyn Giggles, have you ever been on the line with Brooklyn Kennedy? Brooklyn Giggles.
What'd you say, Star?
Have you ever been on the line with Brooklyn Kennedy at the same time?
Nigga, that's my gay lover. What you mean?
Easy. What the fuck? Okay, so you don't know him. All right.
I'm the reason why he got that. I'm the reason why he got that job in the federal building. What you talking about?
All right. Listen, man, I appreciate the donation, man. I'm gonna take some more calls. All right.
Oh, can I talk about Tamika Mallory? the Tamika story real quick?
If you want to. And listen, and also, Florida Boy J, if you want to clap at this nigga, man, feel free to. He's a troll. If you want to give that nigga some smoke, man, don't think you got to, just let him talk crazy. That nigga's a troll.
I mean, dog, listen, I'm not going to argue with a homosexual about him wanting me to watch something that's gay. Like, you're not going to make me seem uncool for not wanting to watch some gay shit. That's the mind control that y'all try to make straight men get under nowadays. That's not what I'm for. I'm a young nigga on this show, and I represent young niggas who ain't for that gay shit. So I don't even have to come clap at this laughing-ass nigga who named himself after Brooklyn Kennedy, bro. We can keep this shit moving.
All right, Brooklyn Giggles. Go ahead. We're talking about Tamika Mallory. You got 2 minutes, man. Go ahead.
Listen, man. Capitalism. Let her eat. Let her do what she got to do.
Right.
Niggas are going to sell out other niggas all the time. It is what it is. I think it said it. It's in the Bible. It is what it is.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. Thank you, Brooklyn Giggles. Thank you, sir. Okay, he hung up. All right. GS, I got your donation. Borgata. Thank you for your donation. Borgata. Are you named after the Borgata Hotel down in Atlantic City? MVP, thank you for your donation, supporting the machine. Lunar Glider says Tamika Mallory sold out for an Uber XL vehicle. Ooh. Okay, he's called her name, so I'm not going to repeat that. Who's texting me? Okay. Brooklyn Kennedy, where are you, sir? Africa, I got your donation. He says, I finally realized that DJ Academics is a spiteful person. He's the sort of person who would wait years to get back at a person. Rory is down bad. Florida Boy J, have we heard anything from Rory or Mal with regards to the strike?
Absolutely not, man. Joe Budden actually was in a clubhouse room last night pertaining to the topic, but he didn't really mention too much on it. But Rory and Mal haven't said anything at all pertaining to the strike. Today is Friday, so we will be tuning in tomorrow bright and early to the next podcast to see if Mal and Rory have came back from their strike.
Okay. Buck Nasty on the check and says, F you, star. Lil Nas X would get hit with a sock full of rocks if he ever performed in Africa. Hashtag respectfully. What part of Africa, Buck Nasty? Are you from Africa, or you're just saying that because you got some countries in the continent of Africa that are leaning in a certain direction now? But thank you for your donation. Lil Nas XXX says, come on, Florida Boy J, watch my video. I went to you IG page when Rory said you were looking cute with twist. I like a cute light. Okay, this is written horribly. I like a cute, light skin nigga. Jesus. Fareed, thank you for your donation. Fareed says, homie is giving incorrect information. There is no Black Action Network. Yeah, I was correcting him. It's the National Action Network. You're talking about the earlier call. Thank you so much, Fareed. He needs to do better research. Okay. Wait a minute. I think Brooklyn Kennedy is on the line. Oh, shit. 917. Is that Brooklyn Kennedy in the building?
From the place that you love to hate. Brooklyn on the check-in. What's going on, Star?
Hey, how you been, man?
Florida Boy J, what's up? What's
man,
going
what's
on?
What's up, nigga, man?
Good to hear from you. Do you know Brooklyn Giggles? He's called in a few times. He's got a crazy laugh.
Yes. Yes, as in no. I don't know him, but I want to take the time out to give a big salute to all my impersonators,
you popping.
Imposters.
You popping. Easy. Let's not make it too graphic, please. Don't make it too graphic.
Okay, no problem. I won't do that. But to everyone who gets off, can I say that?
You can say gets off, yeah.
To all of the adult males to get off on my voice. You know, they're home with their wives don't satisfy them, and they have to do what they have to do to cope and get by.
Okay.
I feel like this is my way of giving back. This is my calling.
Gotcha.
A lot of people have been calling up, mentioning my name.
Yeah.
constantly in the comments.
You're popping.
I'm popping, and
you're popping.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was like this stuff. Does Ruger Ronnie have these same issues, and Florida Boy Jay have these same issues? Because I didn't know it was this crazy.
Ruger Ronnie will not be here tonight, and possibly she won't be here for the next 2 days. She's busy. But hang on a second, man. You and I have not spoke about Derek Jackson, have we? I did, I think, 3 shows on him. Have we spoken about?
No, we did. We covered. Yeah, we spoke about him twice. We covered that. We covered.
Okay.
Pretty much. That's pretty much been the big topic the whole time. And Tasha K got more smoke for him. Yo, Tasha K is not playing with this kid. She's not letting up. She got 3 more people allegedly coming out to put. Yo,
if you go to her IG page, she's got Derek Jackson as her profile picture.
Oh, I didn't even know. Yeah, I'm not really. That's crazy.
And hang on a second. She interviewed his alleged current mistress, Nikki, and Tasha K was sitting there with the goddamn bonnet on. But hang on a second, Brooklyn Kennedy. I need you to address first and foremost our top story, Tamika Mallory. I'm saying she's sold out the movement, possibly black people. She took a bag or something. Something's going on with her and Cadillac General
2021.
Motors. Come on.
It's 2021. Get your hand out my pocket. Do you know who's the famous person? Get your hand out my pocket.
Let's go.
She's doing what she got to do. Listen, activists got to eat at the end of the day. And let's be for real. Malcolm X and Martin, a lot of them died broke. A lot of them died financially in salvage and all kind of things. So she's doing what she got to do to get a bag. There's nothing really wrong with it. Now, people are going to say, listen, you're taking a bag from a corporation and Cadillac, who we all know who drives Cadillacs. Let's be for real. Let's not pretend in that. We all know that's a hood classic type of car to have a Cadillac. That's like the first dream car that any black person would want. So we get that part of it.
Once upon a time it was, but now most black people, in my opinion, go for a Benz, a BMW. But hang on a second.
That's a fact.
Hang on. I want you and I have a conversation. I respect your opinions. Is that a bad thing that Martin Luther King, Malcolm X did not have large amounts of money when they died? Maybe that's what kept them motivated up until the very end. And in case you don't know, Tupac, I think, didn't even have $150,000 in his bank account when he died. One of the most influential rappers ever. You up to speed?
Yes, that is a fact. Yes, allegedly he didn't even have, he had less than $1,000 in his account, or around that amount approximately.
I think it was about 100,000 if I'm not mistaken, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, but you're right about the Tupac situation. He definitely allegedly didn't have his funds right. And I never really looked at it from what you just said. I never really looked at it from that perspective, where them not being necessarily wealthy maybe inspired them to continue to even work harder.
Yeah.
That could be the case, but also there's only so much you could do if you don't have the finances and resources and the financial backing. There's only so much you can do. So you also need that aspect of it if you're going to make some change. You know, it's not just about influence alone. You have to have some sort of resources and some sort of financial backing to help you get whatever message. It don't matter what message you're pushing across. You have to have some sort of a machine. Just like one of your lines is support the machine. You have to have some aspect of that. You know.
Well, hang on a second. Stay with me.
Correct.
I'm an objectivist.
Okay.
I pride myself on not subscribing to tribalism. You should know that. So I'm not out here like Tamika Mallory and my son, and I say this with all due respect, preaching black unity, black salvation. I am quick to tell you, if you're not in my tax bracket, I don't want you living around me. I don't want you coming. I don't want you coming into my goddamn community, slumming and bumming, sneaking around. I will call 911. I will meet you at the fucking gates with my AR-15. Now, hang on a second. Florida Boy Jay, if you want to jump in, please do. We're talking to Brooklyn Kennedy, guys. I don't necessarily know if you need money to make a change. George Floyd was killed. I'm sure he didn't have a couple of $1 million in the bank.
Yeah.
And clearly change has come about by way of his death. Florida Boy Jay, do you want to jump in there?
Yeah, I just want to say that the argument that, Brooklyn just made at the end. Not saying that's what he said on, but just what he said at the end. And kind of what my song was saying, where activists kind of need to be paid or compensated in some type of way too. Yeah, I kind of understand that, but then at the same time, it's like, no, the optics of what you did is some BS. Like I said, you totally excluded males out of the picture. You sat here, you were on a pro-womenist movement, but then that shit got cold. So you co-opted Black Lives Matter, just black murders at hand of the police movements. And then now you're sitting here, people are sitting here saying, oh, well, she has to get a bag, she has to get compensated. No, because what you did, what your representation was, you had control over what you said. They gave you the little press reading. You could have made changes. So you could have said black men and women. You could have said whatever you wanted to say. You could have said, add the black males in here, I'm not doing this, or I'm not saying that, or this money's going towards that. Or she could have came out and asked some black grassroots individuals before she took this opportunity and said, hey, is this a good look? Is this the right opportunity? Can you read this script over and give me some pointers where you see how they're trying to, give us a little trick bag and how to make me look stupid? Because if Tamika Mallory had this with good intentions, then she should have brought this to a couple of people inside the black grassroots circle and got this pre-approved before she went out there, because things of this type of sensitivity makes her look illegitimate now to people who were detracting her.
Hang on a second, guys. I want to jump in here. I overlooked West Side Black sent in a donation. Check this one. He says, what's going on is simple. Anytime a so-called oppressed group is given the opportunity to rise up, they start oppressing the group they say oppresses them. Thank you, West Side Black. Brooke and Kenny, if we can shift gears for a second. Lil Nas X, did you see that video? Did I ask you that yet? I don't think so.
I have no desire to listen or watch Lil Nas X. I don't even like the fact that he has Nas in his name. I really hate the fact. I wish he didn't have Nas in his name. Yeah, it's disrespectful to one of the true goats, the legendary poet from Queensbridge, Nasir
Nasir Jones.
He shouldn't even have that. Yes, he shouldn't even have that in his name. So I have no desire, and it has nothing to do with his quote unquote sexuality. It's all about that promoting satanic, demonic, Illuminati type of stuff. I'm not with that in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I have no desire to watch that or put that imagery in my head.
Okay.
I seen a picture, and the picture I saw was totally gross. So I have no.
Hang on a second. Mo Fax, are you in the building, sir? Mo Fax on a Friday night. Let's get it. Mo Fax.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Welcome aboard. Good to have you on board, sir.
Wood grain gripping. Wood grain. I've been told y'all about these niggas. I've been told. See, everybody. Mo Cooney.
Come on,
no.
Mo. Let's go, Mo.
No.
Let these niggas know.
See, and the thing is like this. Does Tamika Mallory ask questions about how GM had plants where they had nooses and white-only signs hung in the door and called the people monkeys and boys in 2018? You going to get money from these people? Yeah. And you supposed to represent us? I think not.
Come on, Mo.
I think not. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to equally spread it around because Killer Mike did the voiceover for the first commercial. So we need to think about canceling that nigga too. If we're going to be equal, we're going to be equal. For the simple fact is, these people go to these corporations, and when a corporation gives you the green light, that means you're a safe Negro. That's what it means. Hey, if you want to get the money, get the money. Yeah. But what that means is you're in a null and void, that you're no threat to white supremacy. If they let you know how it goes, Star. Yeah. If they let you put their name beside their name, they have all kind of contract clauses. Say you can say this, you can do that.
Right.
You can't do this. And once you sign your name on the contract, then you're saying I'm a safe Negro.
Yeah.
I know my bounds. I know my limits. And I think as somebody said earlier, really this is not her original grift. Her original grift was feminism. But she had to get sat down because she went and denounced Farrakhan, and she had to work her way back up to the major leagues of feminism.
Okay.
So I mean, she just going back to where she started, and that she's all about the black woman. Which, I mean, that's cool if that's what she want to be about. But she climbed her way up over the dead bodies of black men.
Yeah. Hang on a second, everybody. And for those who don't know, Tamika Mallory recently said that she has never met Tamir Rice's mother. Tamir Rice's mother called Tamika Mallory out of her name, and then she recently said, okay, I didn't have to do that. My apologies. Or I think she apologized, or she said she didn't have to do it. Tamika, she has never met Tamir Rice's mother. And Mo, what you were talking about was the Cadillac Presents Audacity of Blackness, which came out on February the 24th of this year. That was the first.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the first, I guess, commercial.
That was the Black History Month one.
Okay.
See, what they did was they had a Black History Month one, and this was the Women History Month ad.
Okay.
So I mean, they're what they do is they have a checklist, and they go down. I wouldn't be surprised if Lil Nas X is going to be in the LGBT month one in June. They have a checklist of they go down and say, okay, we had the virtue signal. We have racist past, so we got to kick some money in to make sure it makes look good for us. And I want people to go look that up, that story in Toledo. That was in 2018, and it was a CNN report where they were talking about how the managers are called boys. I can look it up. Inside the GM plant where nooses and white-only signs.
I'm going to Google that right now. Mo, you guys go ahead and talk. I'm going to put myself on mute. You guys go ahead and talk. I'm going to Google it.
Yeah, so 2018, these people take these money, and like I said, if we're going to be fair, we're going to be equal. If we're going to call out her, we got to call out Killer Mike, and we got to call out the rest of those people in that commercial, in the first commercial, because they're all render safe Negroes. And that's how it goes. Go ahead.
Why don't you think Tamika Mallory or my son or any of them or even Killer Mike reached out to maybe the Tariqs or maybe the black grassroots movement to at least get the optics right, or at least have some type of, you know what I'm saying, some talking points or some type, you know what I'm saying, give them some armor to come back to the table when they give you the script to read, and when you see the set and how it's looking. How come they didn't go out and reach out to somebody that could have armed them with the you know what I'm saying, with the shit to not look like a clown when this press comes out?
Well, what it is they have a no-go list. I mean, Farrakhan was on that list. I'm sure Tariq is on that list. They have, hey, you can't talk to these people. You can't take pictures with these people. You can't be seen with these people. And that's what you notice. It's okay for her to be around Malcolm X, a.k.a. Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying, Sean King.
Yeah. Hang on a second, Mo. I just put the link into the live chat with regards to the Toledo story you're talking about. But go ahead. You were saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, so if you're actually trying to bring about change for black people, they will not let you be around their assets, and we got to call it like it is. And Lil Nas X is another asset. They show you how it gets down. It's not about talent. It's not about outreach or effectiveness. It's about who white supremacy cosigns to say this is who we allow on our platforms. Lil Nas X is trash. He's always been trash. But if you get down with the devil, you know what I'm saying, he's letting you know if you get butt broken by the devil, then you know what I'm saying, they'll give you a spotlight.
Gotcha.
And that's how it works.
Can I ask Mo Facts a question real quick?
Come on, let's go. Jump in there.
Real quick. Yeah, I wanted to ask you. You spoke about the General Motors with nooses, but literally all these companies have nooses and plantation and white supremacist connections to it. So how is Tamika Mallory going to go about getting any sort of a bag to take care of her family and to keep the movement going in any way, shape, form, or fashion? She has to, like, where is she going to go? Because don't you kind of have to do what you have to do just to get inside, to infiltrate, in a sense?
No, because if you for the people will take care of you. It might not be a glamorous lifestyle. It might not be, but you will be sustained. And that's how it has always working. I mean, it's how. But what we've done is
we don't take
everybody
care of each other,
gets into proximity, huh?
We don't take care of each other though, Mo. This is what was displayed in the Malcolm X movie, where he wasn't being taken care of.
No, that's false. That's false. You do have pro-black people who are being compensated for what they're doing and what they're selling. You can just look at Tariq Nasheed, who's selling products to the black community and is paying his bills.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you give something to the community and start setting value for value, if you're giving your people value, you know, these people go out here and they make documentaries, they make great content, the people will give back to you. So I don't take that. What they want is the easy bag. They want the easy bag. They don't want to get out here and grind and go on YouTube every day and push the real message.
Facts.
They want to lay up in white daddy's lap, be stroked, you know what I'm saying, and get the crumbs off his table.
And if I can just jump in and say, I'm offended that Tamika Mallory has done this commercial with Cadillac and has given no explanation, no detailed explanation. I went all through untilfreedom.com today. I've got my notes here. I've seen nothing that explains the relationship with Cadillac. So that's why it kind of reminds me of Black Lives Matter when they had that twerking on the Capitol, and then they turned off the goddamn comments as if they didn't have to, respond to the people. Brooklyn Kenny,
and they don't have to respond to. They don't have to respond to the people. Star. Yeah. They have to respond to their masters. That's who they respond to. The big corporate companies that give them money. And I'll say something else to Brooklyn Kennedy to say this. We can say that we're not taken care of, but we do take care of each other. I mean, all of us up here, we get on here, we make good content, and the people support us. So it's the same way. These people want the easy way out, and they have no, like I said, they have no. And I would say this one last thing, I'll turn it back over. We should have saw these telltale signs when her donate button on her page was going to Act Blue, which was the Democratic, Party's collection fund where all this money goes in. So even the money they get don't go to them.
Yeah. Mo, stay with me. I don't want you to rush off. Brooklyn Kennedy, I'm going to finish up with you, so you have the last word with regards to either one of these topics. Brooklyn Kennedy.
Yes. I agree with what Mo Fax is saying, but at the same time, I don't feel like enough of us understand the barter system or even know what the barter system is. So I don't feel like we up here know, we are in the know, but not enough of us in the community as a whole know to do enough damage to penetrate, is what I'm trying to say. Pause.
Okay. Good to talk to you, Brooklyn Kenny. We'll catch up, man. Thank you.
No problem. Stay up, Star.
Okay.
Stay up.
Okay. I want to just clear the line so I can bring in some more folks. Mo, let's go back to you, man. So the commercial itself with Tamika Mallory and whoever these females are. Again, I've been doing research for the last couple of hours. I could not find who these women are. Are they her family? Are they actresses? I don't know. And the Cadillac website, the Cadillac YouTube channel, you got broken links on the Twitter, the Instagram. It's like some real low-grade ghetto shit. I can't find out who they are.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is. That's exactly what it is, and that shows you how much thought they actually putting this together.
Yeah.
They put her hopping out of the Cadillac with some pictures, and honestly, the commercial is supposed to represent her at all ages. So I believe these are actors or actresses, to represent all the phases of her life. Mm-hmm. And as Florida Boy Jay pointed out, with a great catch, it was to represent the Last Supper. So what they're doing, this is Mother Goddess worship too. What we're seeing is a lot of occultic symbolism in both of these pieces of quote unquote art, and they're getting rid of the black man. They're bringing in the alternative lifestyle, which you love who you love. You're saying you do what you do. That's not what I'm talking about. What my problem is they're the guys that they do it under. They're trying to get rid of the black man, and they're doing it under every way possible through music, through entertainment, and now they realize they can get a foothold into activism. But this is nothing new because we got to go back and look at MLK and Coca-Cola, but that's another story for another day. Mm-hmm. If you really want me, this is nothing new.
Well, hang on a second, because I would like to see more information with regards to this particular campaign. And Mo, I don't know if you remember, but back in the days, Budweiser had the Budweiser Superfest, and they also had the Great Kings of Africa. It was a whole campaign for years, and they did donate money, and they did set up different things. I think Patti LaBelle was working with them. So if this is headed in that direction, I think they owe the people that they are, again, out there on behalf of more of an explanation. What you described with regards to the video itself, the commercial, I didn't see none of that. So I guess we're supposed to just speculate and assume?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they make these commercials on several different levels. One is to tap into your black pride, and if you're on that level, you're like, wow, just do it. You know what I'm saying? So you're saying she's representing the people. Yeah. But then they also, like the Lil Nas X, if you were to look at that, you would say the LGBT crowd would say, yes, you know what I'm saying, he's representing our cause. But when you look deeper, it's like, who are you getting in bed with? And that's the thing we have to start looking at, is like, he told you, I have no talent. This is how I got where I'm at. And she's telling you, I've forsaken my talent. I'm not gonna say she's not a talented sister because she's a great orator.
I think
but you know what I'm saying. But
very talented.
She's traded her skill for the corporate bag, and when she would be far more potent if she would stay true to her true self. Because, like I said, to make it where she's at, she had to be true to herself at one point. But like, I mean, I think I'm gonna just be honest though. A lot of times people get, frustrated with our people and not being supported, and and say, bump it, F these Negroes. Let me just get the bag because they ain't gonna change anyway.
Yeah.
So I mean, we have a role to play in this as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think Ricky Kennedy was making that point, but it's like I said, it's just that we have to realize when corporations give people money like that, they validate them as being safe. And if she knows her bounds, she's going to go up against that wall where she won't cross that line.
Yeah. Mo, thank you for your contribution tonight. You want to promote something coming up on your platform, Mo Facts on YouTube?
Oh, just MOEFACTZ. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Website, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Y'all check me out. And as I always say, hey, I got my start right here, and I want y'all to put some respect on the hater's name because he stayed true to let people come up, you know what I'm saying, and find their voice and give them a platform. He always stayed true to the people.
Thank you,
and
man.
I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Mo. Have a great evening, man. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Star. Have a good
sir.
one.
Take care. Florida boy Jay, hold on a second. Tashira said, Star, did you know that Nas performed with Lil Nas X at some type of award show? Did you know about that, Florida boy Jay? I saw a picture with them together.
Yeah, that's some people were speculating that when Nas performed, they were speculating back then when Nas performed Lil Nas X. I think it was at MTV Awards earlier this summer. They were saying that was going to get Nas a Grammy, or that was going to get Nas like in some type of doors. So it's funny how Nas won Grammy for Best Hip Hop Album a couple months after he performed Lil Nas X on stage.
Okay. Hold on a second. Brock, I got your donation via Cash App. Tamika Mallory is now the house slave. Okay. Blade, I got your donation. Blade says, damn, Star, Tasha K is a bigger snitch than you. Yo, she has changed Derek Jackson's life. Has he responded? Do you know, Florida Boy Jay, or do you have time? Can you go to his IG page now, if you haven't already? Has he responded to the new video by Tasha K about Nikki, the so-called surgeon who was having unprotected sex with Derek Jackson and then had an abortion? Her trifling ass.
Man, you know goddamn well that nigga ain't say nothing, man. That nigga is hiding. I ain't seen a post since he had his wife with the with retarded bonnet on her head. Oh man, listen. Tasha K exposed this nigga, and Salute to Plain Jane also exposed that him and his wife are in the religious cult. I don't know if you guys covered that yesterday either.
Yeah, hold on one second. Plain Jane, the plainest Jane, she actually left a comment on my video, and then I left a comment on her page telling her great content, and she has appreciated. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, Brooklyn County. I'm looking for someone who was supposed to call in tonight. Rap Talk, are you calling in, sir? Hold on. What's his area code? Is it 313? Good conversation tonight, folks. And if you're joining the show late, no alcohol for me tonight. I'm back in the gym. The gun show is back. Haven't had a drink since Sunday. I'm back on the Pharmacist 300. I feel fucking great. Area code 313. Who's that? Is that Rap Talk? 313, you there?
What up, though?
Hey, what up, man? How are you?
For sure. I'm good.
Good to hear from you. Thank you for being patient, man. You are one of my sponsors. You are in the community section. Hold on. Let me just pull that up so I can make sure I promote you properly. You do spoken word, yes?
Yeah, yes, I do. Yeah, if I get down on the spoken word side of the game, I come up with that. Like, first of all, I come with the name Rap Talk because, you know, it's a thin line between rap and poetry.
Okay.
So my style is a little different, so.
Okay. Now, do you also, I'm just asking, do you do any type of battle rapping or just pretty much spoken word? Because I myself, I think that battle rappers are brilliant. I always have. I think that what they do is very, very similar to, oh man, just the origins of
the slam.
Well,
slam poetry.
Yeah, I mean, slam is the origins, but I just think it's so unique, and I think historically battle rap will have its own place within the urban culture. Anyway, I'm sorry, good. You were saying?
Oh no, pretty much. I kind of think where you was going with it, or like how poetry than the battle rap. Because a lot of time when I do watch battle rap, I do feel like they like delivering like in poetry style, but they kind of call that slam poetry,
yes.
Like when you have a lot of aggression with it,
yes,
and be real strong with it,
yeah.
Like the battle rappers do. Yeah, I definitely get it.
Okay,
but my style is pretty much more.
Can you tell us where people find you on YouTube? I'm pulling up your information right now.
Yeah, you can look me up at Rap Talk Poetry on YouTube.
Okay.
Which I am in the community section also, yeah.
Right. So we're talking about a few things tonight. Did you want to chime in on the topic? Did you want to spit some spoken word? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, we can jump on the Lil Nas X because I noticed that was more of a hot topic with it. And then the poem I can probably throw in there to coincide with the subject.
Okay.
I got this poem called Let's Talk Music. And in this poem initially, which that is a poem that's on the community section when people go check that out.
Right.
And I feel that, you know, I wrote this poem from a perspective like how things change, but it stays the same. You know, like the 70s had the flamboyant shit and all that.
Okay.
And a lot of different things. You know, and music always changed. And it's just the origin that we living in right now. I kind of do understand where it's at. And like being at the age bracket that I'm in, which I'm early 40s, so I understand so many changes in hip hop, you know, coming in with the era scene, you know, the different styles, the sequence and all the tight clothes, you know, Running was doing that shit too back in the day, you know, all the different artists. And a lot of things I feel just come full circle, but
in regards to what you just said, I mean, before the Run DMC, Rakim, I'll just say wave, you know, you had Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5. That crop, they were wearing spandex boots, they were wearing spiked wristbands. It was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy.
Right. Exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But I definitely understand, you know, people definitely trying to push the envelope now, especially with the video you're talking about. You know, I didn't know about it till I tuned into the show tonight. You know what I'm saying? So,
did you watch it by any chance? Lil Nas X, Montero, Call Me By Your Name. Did you watch it?
No, I ain't watch it. And I was listening to the conversation too. There's a lot of different interesting points. You know, I was agreeing with Florida Boy. You know,
really?
To a certain extent. You know, yeah. I mean,
so you're not interested in seeing it?
You ain't checking it out.
You're not interested.
It ain't about no gay bash and nothing like that. You just ain't into it. You know.
Right.
There's some heterosexual rappers who make some music. I just ain't into shit. I ain't gonna listen to it.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Good point. Okay, well, listen, man, I'm going to make sure I get your banner on the screen right after this broadcast. You want to spit some spoken word? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll drop some. Matter of fact, I hit that Let's Talk Music right now.
Let's go,
can
please.
Segue into that real quick. Y'all can check that out.
Okay.
I say, it's not that my hip-hop was better than yours, but hey, shit, my hip-hop was better than yours. Now, see, I ain't trying to separate. Because, see, for every crank that Soldier Boy, there was the Humpty dance. Whipping that nay-nay, hitting the quan to a dude on the corner, some tight-ass Adidas pants and a B-boy stance. But, see, we was hip-hop. Salt and Pepper, MC Light, and Queen Latifah all could hold their own. But, see, y'all wanted Nikki to stand alone and by another female get knocked off the throne. Bone gave us harmony. Now, what a coincidence. Because, see, now that sound like today's R&B. You see no more love ballads. Just a bunch of rap singing and dudes talking about how high they want to get you, how they want to get the pussy. Listen to me. Snoop had a song, Gin and Juice. The Chronic was finally introduced. Cash Money took over for the 99 and 2000, but her mama was already popping that coochie for Luke. Hell, it's the truth. You see, it ain't nothing new to discover, all the way down to the fashion, to the artist never asking about these demonic-ass symbols and borderline gay-ass album covers that the 70s started. Question. Why Jeffrey Young's one of the LTD on the album covers ain't have on no shirts? Isley Brothers, Isaac Hayes, Al Green, all cleaned up like pimps. Go in your mama basement, wipe the dust off them records and do your research. Cause see, the first to make me think or raise my fist was Chuck and Chris. Red, black, and green before we saw Delicious Ass. Flavor Flav was trying to tell us what time it is. Cause see, we used to be wine shit. See, I was one of them kids in the mirror with the broom, the voice of the streets. Hip-hop used to keep us all in tune. See, I'm in love with the culture, and I ain't one of these old heads that's stuck in the past. But lately, y'all, I've been on some bullshit. Mainstream hip-hop kiss my ass. Man, these niggas trash. Only the real gonna last. Rap Talk.
All
That's
right,
that
man.
piece right there.
Thank you, Rap Talk. Again, man, I will make sure that your banners are displayed at the end of the broadcast, and I'm gonna make sure at the top of the comments I post the link to your page. So if you can go in there and just go back and forth with some of the people to promote your platform, that would be great. All right.
For sure. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you as well. Thank you.
Yep, all day in a minute.
Okay, all right. Rap Talk on the check-in. Hold on a second, guys. All right. Super Juice, I got your donation. He says, someone cast Brooklyn Giggles as the Joker as soon as possible. OG Joe says, salute. GS is on the check-in, area code 520. Did I move too slow? GS, I think I missed your call. GS. Thank you for your donation. Brooklyn Giggles, okay. Florida Boy Jay, also, I wanted to mention to you, do you remember the guy from 2014? Is it G Real, the white guy? He was killed. There was a white guy who came out trolling, pretending to be him, saying, it's not me. Do you know what I'm talking about? G Real?
Yeah, the kid who was like, today I got time. That kid, yeah, he's out here.
Yeah. He is dead. His mother released a statement saying that the guy who made the video proclaiming to be him is not her son, and her son is dead.
Yeah, clout kills respectfully. I mean, just 5 seconds on that, I feel like he got a little clout fame super early, and he let the little tough guy role probably go to his head, and it led him down that dark alley where he was probably found 8 hours later, respectfully.
Yeah, he was in alley for about 8 hours. Yeah, G Real, his name was Vincent Brown. Okay. Jay Weezy's World, I got your donation. He says, Mo is spitting facts. Okay. Thank you for your support. Theo got your donation. He says, I actually respect 6ix9ine's tactics compared to Nas X. Okay. Theo also says Tamika should have done a commercial with KFC and the NRA. I just don't buy her doing this commercial with General Motors, man. I'm sorry. I got to see more details. Darnell, thank you for your donation. I got your cash up, Darnell. MI Swatch Company. Okay, are you calling in, sir? You calling in? No? Thank you for your support. Let's go to area code 770. Good evening. Are you there?
But I ain't never...
770.
He's blaming money people like...
Okay, he's doing too much right now. Let's go to area code 713. Friday night, 713. A 12, a 12.
Hello?
713. Good evening.
Hey, Star. What's up, man?
Hey.
It's Ava Comedian Podcast.
Where you been, man?
Well, you blocked me, so I've been sending money through. I'm actually walking my dog, so I'm sorry. Let me get back to. I've been sending money through PayPal, but you've been ignoring me.
Well, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Oh, and I got Florida Boy J on the line. Now, with all due respect, you're a comedian, but I asked you to stop tagging me with people on Twitter. Yes, I asked.
Hold
on. Nigga's a troll. Pay attention.
Hello?
Yeah, I asked
Hello?
you. Can you hear me, man? You're walking your dog. Can you hear me?
No, yeah, I'm back in the car. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I asked you to stop tagging me 3 times, so I had to block you. You wouldn't stop tagging me. Then you were sending in cash apps that kept bouncing, right?
Because I was out of the country. I was out of the country, and there was a problem with Cash App. That was all.
No, there's a problem with your money, with all due respect. So here you are now. Florida Boy Jay's on the line. You were causing issues with him. What's up, man?
Nah, we cool.
Florida Boy Jay, you cool with this guy? Florida Boy Jay, you want to talk to this guy or no?
Yeah, quick thing. See, the issue, and I hopefully we can get this eradicated tonight. See, the issue is that you continue to tag us, and Ronnie included, you tag us and send us things that is already on our timeline that we're already aware of. So, and in things that we may not even want to see. So sometimes we don't need any extra information being sent by you. We appreciate the support. I can't speak for anybody else. I appreciate the support, but then it is a line where it's like, dude, I already see this. I already have this information. I don't need to keep regurgitating the same information. But everything else, like I said, everything is cool, straight. I ain't got no crazy issues with Adlo. Like I said, he's on Clubhouse. He's on Twitter. He's on all the other platforms. So, me personally, I ain't got no beef besides the fact that he tags us crazy.
Advo Comedian Podcast. Do you really do? No. Do you really do comedy, like stand up, or you just pretty much troll? What do you do?
I do. Well, I can't do comedy right now because of COVID.
Right.
But I did move from Florida to the West Coast to pursue my comedian career.
So you're from Florida? Where? What part?
I'm not from Florida. I grew up in New York. It's just I've been in Florida for like the last year.
The fuck? Okay. Where were you at?
Hey, did you say you stole you said you were stealing dogs?
Huh?
You just said you stole a dog and you got in the car?
The fuck?
No, I did not say that. What are you talking
it sounded like you said you stole a dog and then you got in the car.
No, what are you talking about? I didn't steal no dog.
All right, I thought you said.
I'm in the car. I meant to say, like, I was walking the dog and I got back to the car so I could be able to hear you better.
Yeah. Advo, are you running Cash App scams? Keep it real, Advo. You're a comedian and you're a troll.
Not at all. Can I just talk about the topic? Because it's not about me.
No, sir. Damn the topic. You've been tagging me. You've been tagging me on some hoe ass. Let's talk about you, my nigga. Now, what is it you do?
I like producing. Sometimes I talk about a topic that later on, because I had the only beef with Jonathan and Ronnie is that there was a topic that I spoke to a few episodes before, and I just got interest because I felt like if I was the one that brought up the topic about what was her name, the Haitian lady that she's like the agent of Pop Smoke, the agent of Nipsey Hussle, the agent of what's her name?
I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you one of those people who thinks, yo, you stole my idea, you stole my story? You one of those people?
No. I was sharing information with them. If I see something that, and maybe I shouldn't anymore, which I haven't. But it was just like it's a public platform. It's Twitter. Like, why are they so like, oh my God, my platform? Like, it's Twitter. Like, just get a Patreon if you don't want nobody to tag you.
Florida Bajaj, I want you and Advo to finish up. Damn the goddamn topic. Are we okay with this guy? He said he's sending in Skrilla. I think he's lying.
I'm an activist.
Yeah, listen.
I'm not just a comedian.
Listen, I'm gonna take it back. Star, hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take it back all the way.
I've done stuff. I actually, it's just I'm a comedian now, but I used to be an activist in New York City since 2008. I was in Stop and Frisk. I was there for Eric Garner. I was there for Sean Bell. I was there for all of those rallies. I'm the type of activist that walks from 59th Street all the way to Staten Island, and guess what? Tamika Mallory will be at the press conference in 59th Street. She will then be on her car, drive to Staten Island, take another pictures with the media. Then we'll get to Staten Island after
You know what? Hang on a second. Stay with me. Now I remember speaking to you on multiple occasions. You always go like this. You're all over the goddamn place. You're talking about Tamika Mallory now and some fucking thing. I don't remember what the hell you're talking about. Okay.
Because I'm trying to put some respect. You guys not trying to put some respect on our name. Like I'm trying to like lynch of y'all. I'm not.
Okay. So you're an activist. Can you send me some pictures? Can you show receipts? You say you're an activist. I want to get you back on the show.
Well, yeah. I mean, what you want me to say? Should I tag Florida Boy J now, since he doesn't want me to tag you? That's the reason to tag him.
He wants to tag you, Florida Boy J. You want to tag you?
Hey man, I've been in the
don't
I've been
tag
in the front
me.
cover of the Wall Street Journal. I'm in the front cover of the Wall Street Journal, December 4th, 2004, and that's actually my birthday. So that shows you I'm a real activist, because the day before my birthday, on December 3rd, when we realized Eric Garner was not getting no justice, I was there.
Okay.
Before and it was to be in the newspaper. So it's not.
Okay, Advo, listen, man. Send me an email. I want to see some receipts. Can you send me some pictures, please? And then we'll talk again. All right.
Right now, man.
Hey, hold on,
man.
Avo. Start.
Yeah.
Keep him on here. I got one question, Avo.
Get at that nigga, man. Play with that nigga.
Avo, how good is that coke you're on right now, my nigga? How good is that coke you're on right now? Because you are going 1,000 miles per hour. I thought I talked fast.
Advo, can you take off the headset and keep it real with us? Advo, take off the headset. You're going in and out. We want to hear you, man. Florida Boy J is asking a serious question. Are you on coke? Respectfully. Are you on coke?
No, I'm not on coke at all. He had a comment once that he said he used to do coke at 16. And I said at myself that, look, I used to work in Pasha in New York City from 16 to 23. I never did coke. I never did ecstasy. I never done none of it. I started smoking weed at 24. So I guess he got a little sentimental when I talked about, you was doing coke in Florida at 16. That's a wild information to put on Twitter. Hello?
You listen, man. I want you back on this show. Just please, don't tag me.
He's been salty after that.
No. Stay with me.
He's been salty after that.
Okay, but that's between you and him. I want you back on the show, but please stop tagging me on Twitter, man. All right. Have a great night.
All right, but I'm gonna email you. Look, I'm legit as a come. Look, I'm an immigrant. I'm not coming here to come with some bull crap.
Okay.
I respect African Americans. I love y'all, but at the same time, you got to keep it real. There's a lot of infiltrators like Florida Boy J.
The fuck? You're from Colombia, if I remember correctly, right?
Island, nigga. Hold on. Nah, hold on. You ain't
I'm
going
not
back
an island. Colombia's a big ass country. Colombia
Curse that nigga out, Florida Boy J. Don't play with him.
Colombia used to be Ecuador. Colombia used to be Panama. Colombia used to be Bolivia. So put some respect on Colombia. We're not an island. Go get a little map. Go get a little map. Just because you Peninsula Florida boy. You ain't got nothing, bro. You selling weed in an illegal.
You follow me on Clubhouse.
Okay.
You try to get on stage with me.
He's out of here.
I kicked you off stage because you wasn't saying shit, sir. I'm keeping it a buck, man. Avo, at the same time, bro, you're the biggest fanboy I ever met in my life. And you're the first nigga who will give props and the first nigga try to kick a nigga when he's down, or you perceive a nigga's down. Niggas ain't stunting you.
He's gone. Hey, Florida Boy J, I'm going to wrap it up, man. Thank you for your assistance tonight. We've done the 2 hour, or we reached the 2 hour mark, pardon me. Anything else you want to mention about your podcast, something that's going on in your world? You said you were on Clubhouse recently, yes?
Yeah, first of all, Avo confirmed my suspicions. He was definitely on coke. Number 2, we shot Perspective and Facts episode 9 last night.
Nice.
And we're going to go ahead and drop it this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and send you all the information so we can go ahead and get that in the community section. High_life93. I dropped 2 new pictures on Instagram this week. So y'all go to high_life93. You can see me stunting fronting with my, the off-white, the vintage shirts, the fresh crispy braids, all that good shit for the hoes,
Yeah, man.
Like I said, high_life93 for the boy J. Clubhouse, Twitter star. You have a wonderful night.
Hey, hold on. Before you go, can you send me via email an address where I can send you a package from the new sponsor?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Star, hey, you seen when I stood my ground as a heterosexual male, you seen all the other callers calling behind me, co-signing my stance.
Got you.
You seen that I speak for straight males who ain't taking the bullshit.
Got you.
Y'all have a great night.
All right. Send me the address, please. Thank you, man. Okay, Florida Boy G on the check-in. All right. I like to have a good, sober conversation sometimes like we did tonight. And thank you guys for your patience and assistance. Hold on a second. Firestarter. Firestarter, no thanks, man. Nah, dog. In the words of Nasir Jones, always forward, never backwards, stupid. I'm not calling you stupid. That's what Nas said. Nah, man. But thank you so much, Firestarter, okay, for your donation. Okay, guys, that's it for the phone lines. Hold on a second. Let me just shut this down here so that I don't do too much. Phones are off, guys. Phones are off. I'm going to go through my Cash App and supporters. In case you're just now joining the show late, we've been respectful to Tamika Mallory. But I think she sold out. Yeah. General Motors owes millions to African Americans. And as Mo pointed out, that 2018, the noose thing, that's just one of many stories that they have been involved in over the decades. I had family that worked at General Motors back in the 80s. Nah, they owe big money. Marshall, I got your donation. Thank you so much, Marshall. Ashmula, okay, I spoke to him early. Thank you, sir. Sonny, I got your donation. Is that my sponsor, Sonny? If that's my sponsor, Sonny, I want to get you back on the line, man. Okay? But thank you for your support. Hold on a second here. Okay. Folks, my email address is on the screen if you want to be a sponsor. And the weather is nice out here in the Atlanta area now, so I'm going to be doing some things out and about. And I'm going to be doing some type of meet and greet with Vulgar Vegan at some point. Maybe I'll tie that in with the Tommy Hilfiger event that I'm planning. For further information, go to Official Vulgar Vegan on Instagram. I say again, on Instagram, Official Vulgar Vegan. We're going to do something outdoors. I'll keep you guys posted, all right? Jermaine, thank you for your donation again. Barry, thank you so much. He says, for the machine, peace, beloved. Yo, I hate when people call me beloved. Lorna, thank you, Lorna, for your support. Rory, I shut the phones off, man. My bad. I'm going to try and do a show tomorrow. I think me and Nomad Nick and possibly Brooklyn Kennedy, some type of sporting event is going down, all right? William, I got your donation. He says, longtime fan. Thank you, sir. And that's it. Brock, I got yours. Okay. I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Sunday, okay? Let's get Mr. Skylar Saunders some respect on this goddamn screen.